Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, guys? I'm gonna be honest. The lighting is not it. It's really not it. Let's see. No, that's not it either. We have to figure out this lighting situation, boys. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Okay. We're back. Yeah, Jay, I'm gonna be working on the background. I'm gonna be working on yeah, a whole lot. I really need to. But you know what? I didn't want to fret. I think we're just about at the point where we're like moved in enough that I can start focusing on this room, but what's going on, Ben? Yeah, dude. Did you guys hear that really shitty news? You see what they did with my stash tabs? These are all fake stash tabs. You can no longer get them because I guess they want to sell them. It's so sad. So now I gotta go through the last VOD and see, you know, what did I lose? What did I lose? Because I have 4 tabs gone. Now I'm pretty sure these were my junk tabs. Like these were my like, you know, flawless gems and random shit. The modders just haven't figured out how to get them back. Yeah, I mean, the updated description of the mod says, this is a change made by Blizzard to the game's binary and cannot be resolved by a soft code mod. So, I mean, I guess that means they gotta hard code it? I don't know. Either way, let's see. I'm just gonna do a quick little, let's see what I can do about this lighting situation, because it looks pretty fucking awful. First off, hair is looking stupid. It's looking bad. But that's, you know, can't be fixed. What about the lighting? Can we bring the brightness down? I mean, is that better? That kind of just looks... Ooh. Things to figure out before the stream. Yeah, Ben. You know, I was thinking the same thing. I think... Oh god, that actually did look a little bit better. This is like a little bit better. I'll do it for now. But I was thinking I actually need like a ring light, which... Like, I guess, guys, the OF is actually coming. It's actually coming at that point. You know what I'm saying? You guys are gonna see the feet sooner rather than later. Anyways, let's get the show on the road, man. I haven't played this game in quite some time. I was actually really torn between whether I wanted to do this or D4 tonight. Because I've heard a lot of really good things about the new D4 season. People are saying it's the best D4 yet. But I figured the first stream back has to be Arizona Andy. She probably misses me, you know? Like, she probably misses me so much. Manipulate the time. Oh, it's 6. Start this bad boy up. Oh yeah. All lights off, only the glow of the monitor. Have the wife stand behind the setup with her phone flashlight on? See, that's cheaper. Cheaper financially, but I do feel like, in a way, I end up paying for that. You know? So, maybe not. That's true, Jay. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I honestly, though, like, I don't really mind D4 if I knew what if I had, like, a goal, you know, and I wanted to just get that goal done, and I could just say that I've had fun for 2 weeks, you know? It's not D2 in the sense that I want to play it for 20 years, but I do enjoy the feedback loop that is just instant dopamine, millions of items dropping, that kind of stuff, the big numbers, you know? Yeah, Ben, 2 months away, and the whole time, all I could think about was that damn smile. That damn voice line. I've been eager to be called a maggot once again. I'm eager for her to drop it, man. I put up that poll for the Final Fantasy X, which I actually think I will do, especially because there was about 66% of people were saying that they were interested, which is actually quite nice. But then Ryan, of course, had to ruin it and say, you can't start something new until you finish what you've already started. Actual voice, by the way. And I figured, you know what, that's actually kind of a good point. Alas, here we are. 6 more months of this. I hope you guys are ready for it. Oh, are 15 of those votes you, Jay? Yeah. I've just been really craving something story heavy lately. And I feel like that's it. Yeah, the Grimmond is such a tease, dude. I can't lie, I got a little bit excited. Like, surely there's some sort of, like, returning player luck, right? I think a lot of games do that. This might be one of them. We are over 1,000 runs in, so by the laws of chance, it's coming. It's coming, and it's coming soon. I think technically we're like, what, 25% of the way to odds? I think it's like 1 in 4K. Ish. Wow. It's quite the job. This is the good seed, Ben. This is the seed. What do you think I've been spending the last month doing? Manipulating my seed so that at exactly run 2048, I get what I need. I forgot what this felt like. Repeated disappointment. I really did forget. At least I still got it though, nice and quick with it. We're gonna get a few hundred runs tonight. Maybe we get lucky with a Cham rune. I've seen crazier things, you know? Tiara. Yo, what's up, Duck? How you doing, man? Long time no see. Man, Sir Fox are going crazy again. Streaming every single day in January. Maybe I have to... I'll do that for February. A little friendly competition. He's also been grinding TZ Andy for Tyrio's Might. Beat him on that one. Yeah, new room, new house, Duck. Moved into the new house. Obviously, we got a little bit of lighting and stuff to figure out here, but it's not too bad. I like the color of the wall, and I think once I do figure out the lighting, the daily double will stand out. The shortest month. Jay, I didn't think you'd pick up on it so quickly. Damn it. Damn it. You're never streaming regularly again? I don't know. Honestly, now I feel like I have way more time, especially being done with school. Like, sure, is there, you know, a bajillion things to do around the house? Yeah. Ooh, the facet and the Eldritch Orb, nice.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, there's a lot to do, I can't lie. But I'll do it another time. The new place is great though, Duck. It is phenomenal, dude. We're super, super happy.
Good day.
Yeah, 5-5 light. Here we go. 5-4 cold. I take those. About this. Kind of gross. Yeah, we're super happy with it. Obviously, we moved in. We found a couple small things that need fixing, but away she goes. Ben, I have tons close by. Yeah, we got quite a few hardware stores close by. I actually had to buy a snowblower because we got Christ. We got like 4 feet of snow in one day, and then over the next few days we got like another 4 to 6 feet. It was awful. Tons and tons and tons of snow. So I picked up a snowblower, picked up a couple things for that, and slowly I'm going to be, you know, upgrading my tool set and stuff as we can, you know, save some money and get some of that together after buying the house. But I got to finish the basement, man, so I got to start putting together my arsenal. But yeah, luckily super close to a lot of good stores. Home Depot, Canadian Tire. A good power drill is Homer and Bliss. Yeah, I have a good drill. I have a decent DeWalt that's been really good for me for a long time. But I want to get a couple other ones, like an impact driver and stuff like that. So I'll probably get a couple new ones. And like a Sawzall and some other stuff like that. I also need to get some tools for running Ethernet through the wall. The wife was not happy about the temporary setup that I have for tonight's stream. Yeah, they got meese. Snakes and spiders? I mean, they have spiders, but I think if I showed you the spiders we have, you'd say, that's not a spider. And then you'd reach into your pocket and you'd go, that's a spider. So we have little versions of both of those. Nothing to worry about. Something that eats the mosquitoes and leaves us alone, really. Plus, it's nice and cold, so we don't have to see any weird critters for the next little bit. Yo, what's up, Yak? Ethernet is easy. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ethernet's easy. I think really my main things are just getting the like a fisher, so I can put it through the wall and get it properly from this room. I need to get it from this room to the main floor where the router is, and then I need to go from the main floor to the basement as well, so that when I eventually move down there, it's ready to go. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's not like I need a bunch of tools, really. Just some Cat 6, some connectors, some wall plates, and the fisher. Moose sides and geese flights. Yeah, they teach us that in kindergarten, Duck. Neighborhood critters. Yeah, there's honestly not too much up here. Like, we've lived here before. When the wife was going to school, so we are not in like a brand new area, so we're pretty familiar. And there's really not much to worry about. I feel like in Ontario, as long as you're in a city, you don't really have much to worry about when it comes to like critters. Oh yeah, you're an electrician. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried, but I mean, hopefully maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I don't have too much to worry about. It's probably just drywall and framing, and I should be able to just go straight down, especially because it's relatively directly beneath me, so, which is kind of a counterintuitive sentence, relatively directly, but you know what I mean. Jay, I've met one neighbor, the neighbor closest to me, on one side, and super nice. The poor guy got his car stuck in the end of his driveway like the first night we were here, so I was helping him shovel it out, and And then yesterday he actually also just bought a brand new snowblower, so we were kind of going through that together. That was nice. Worst case scenario, you have to cut and patch some sheetrock. Yeah, I really hope I don't have to do that, but it sounds better than what they deal with in Europe, man. Like as I was doing some research for how people run Ethernet through the walls, the Europeans are, you know, they build their houses with like brick and concrete. Like their walls are like concrete, so they say. That sounds like quite the pain. Should be alright. I think I'm really just lazy to do that. But it's necessary. Because I'm a big time streamer. So I gotta make sure my internet is flawless. But yeah, I do want to meet some more of the neighbors. It's just, I feel like because it's been snowing so much, everyone's just kind of doing their own thing. Getting their driveway in order and then calling it a day. Because it's rough out there, man. When's the fan meet and greet? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, I've heard about those. I've heard some stories about meet and greets. I feel like I might get the Emeru treatment, you know? I might be out there signing some autographs and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Ryan's coming in, leaning in for a kiss. Ugh. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta be careful out there, man. You only have a few little dustings of snow? Yeah, you're lucky. Very lucky. Honestly, I don't mind the snow too much because I don't really go anywhere. Work from home, stream from home, pretty much just chill at home. But yeah, now that we actually own the house, I'm trying to be a little bit more on top of making sure that, you know, that the driveway is good, and our driveway has like the sidewalk too, so I'm gonna make sure I'm not a shitty neighbor leaving that unplowed. He isn't the only threat. Okay. Pedro as well, eh? Yeah. Yeah, listen. With the amount of support that that Pedro has shown, I think it's only right that he gets 7 minutes in heaven, or so they used to call it. It'll just be me and Pedro in the hotel room and 7 minutes for him to do whatever he wants with me. It is what it is, guys. It's the price you pay. And potentially some incentive for any of you guys if you want to get on his level. Now you know. Now you know what the reward is. Pretty good one. When I bought a house, I was worried about liability, someone slipping. Yeah. No, exactly. That's exactly it. I want to make sure that everything is safe. We do a lot of Amazon ordering, so definitely got to make sure that they're not going to slip and crack their skulls open on my property. Oh, show. Sloppy seconds for you, Doc. It'll be more than seconds, man. Probably just hold hands, Ben. I'm thinking 30 seconds of this and that, and then six and a half minutes of just, you know, tracing the lines of each other's palms. The price has to go down after each encounter. Yeah, Yak, we have the salt and sand mixture. It's a lifesaver. It also just makes it easier to shovel the next time. Like, there was a long time, a couple, 2 or 3 years ago, where I would just leave the snow and hope that it melts. But you're just making it worse for yourself if you do that. Really. These are the fingers that have yet to find an unearthed wand. Hey, no, we still have time until the meet and greet. I will not let this take that long. Actually, you know what? I make the commitment. I'm not doing the meet and greet until we find this goddamn wand. A flamethrower for the snow ban? I was thinking about it. I really was. It was so built up. I was like, if I could just melt all this at will. Unfortunately, I don't really want to be the neighborhood psycho. I'm hoping someone else will fill that role. Another bone wand. Little wandy. Come on. This is how it's gonna be? 2026? Start introducing invasive species to your yard like bamboo. Yeah. Yeah, where the hell did all this bamboo come from? It spreads underneath the fence. Yeah, I've seen some of those stories on Reddit. It's wild how crazy the bamboo spreading is. It's got a mind of its own, man. No, I was worried enough when I had the snowblower. I mean, like I said, I've never really used a snowblower before, and I got a powerful one because I wanted to make sure it could handle whatever the winters throw at me. And I was terrified that I was gonna blow the snow into someone's car door and just smash the mirror or something, smash the window open. But it's interesting. It seems like it kind of throws it exactly where I tell it to, which is extremely impressive. So I'm happy about that. Because again, liability, man. You gotta be careful. And of course, I'm slowly learning about like all sorts of different things that you're supposed to know as a homeowner. And it's funny because a lot of it is like, I really should have known it even as a renter. Like, I don't know what if it was my responsibility or the landlord's, but I feel like some of this stuff I should have known. You know, like changing the furnace filter, the air filter for the furnace. I'm reading online, oh, you should do it like every 3 months. Dude, I don't think we did that. I think we did it one time in the 6 years that we were at the last house. It's like, was I supposed to be doing that? Or was the landlord supposed to be, you know, providing filters to keep his furnace? I don't know. Popular D2 streamer grinds up small child. Hey, at least, you know, knock on wood that doesn't happen. But if it does, at least I know I made a good purchase. That's a strong snowblower, right? You guys stream all your first time homeowner experiences. Yeah. Oh, you already know it. It's all I'm going to be talking about for a little while. So you're getting that whether you ask for it or not. It's going to be the only thing on my mind. It's basically all I could talk about right now is the house and how happy we are and all my dreams for it. Super excited. Definitely going to be bugging you, Jay, for some advice on the bathroom stuff. Sometime maybe later in the year when I do the basement. That's going to be rough. Hopefully you don't become a popular D2 streamer. Okay. I see. Half of your statement was true and it wasn't the first half? Okay. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, we got a lawn, Ben. We got it's pretty small. We have a lawn and then we have a backyard that'll need mowing as well. Yeah, I don't really know how to like quantify it for you, but it's 10 minutes worth of mowing, if that. Yeah, Doug, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. I think I said it before, but it was really crazy because we were just like, oh, let's get pre-approved to see what the rates are like. Oh, okay, we got pre-approved. Let's go look at houses and see, you know, what we can get. And then all of a sudden we're signing a contract and I'm like, how did this happen? But we're super happy. Independence. How does grass even work in Canada? Wouldn't it just die in the winter? Nah, man, it perseveres. It just doesn't go anywhere. I don't even know how it works, man. It's just insane. The snow covers it, and then the snow melts, and it's there again, like it never left. It's just like a fun circular experience. For half of the year, you're dealing with the snow, and for the other half, you're dealing with cutting the grass. Yeah, I'll have to get a lawnmower eventually too, because I do not own one, actually. I left the one we had at the old house with some family. Oh. My grass doesn't get watered and sun every day, it dies. How the hell? Yeah, different grass, man. There's like 850 different species of grass. The Canadian grass is just some of the strongest. Yeah, it's not cheap, Jay. It's not cheap. Even the snowblower was... It hurt my wallet for sure, man. It was really, really rough. But I wanted to buy one that would last like 20 years if I take care of it, which I've read this one will. The lawnmower is going to be the same. It'll probably cost me about $1,000, which is absolutely nuts. But again, as long as it lasts me, it is what it is. I am the kind of person that will like slowly save for something when I know I'm gonna need it in 6 months. I'll mentally prepare and financially prepare. So it won't be like a completely out of nowhere purchase, you know. You could cosplay it as a D4 necro and get a scythe to mow the lawn. I've seen some videos of the guy. There's this big popular guy on YouTube that has like a scythe that he mows like a huge lawn with. It looks terrible. No thank you. No thank you. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. He looks like a badass. But... yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was glad to pick up a snowblower that drives itself, man. I read a lot about people online about, oh, we gotta push it and pull it and it's so heavy. And then I got mine and it just does everything on its own, man. It's phenomenal. Actually, my yard is small enough. Maybe I'll get one of those little robots that just does it for me. And of course, I mean like a robot that's holding a scythe. So like a little robotic necromancer. That'd be cool. And some of these spawns have been crazy. So many odds. Another SOJ? We have our SOJ? Don't tell me it... oh, here it is. Whew. I was gonna say, don't tell me it was in the other stash tabs. Like I said, I'm gonna go over the VODs and make sure that I'm not missing anything crazy. And if I am, I'll just hero edit it back in because it's not really... that's not cheating. But yeah, SOJ would be different. Don't bother with electric mowers. I mean, I've used an electric mower for the last 6 years. It's definitely not like anything crazy, but again, if you have a small drop, like if you have a small lawn and you're not mowing very much and you don't let it grow very high, it does the job. But I'm also not against getting a gas one because the snowblower is gas. So I'll already be like versed in small engine requirements and all that. We'll see. Honestly, it'll come down to the price. We'll see what I can get. There's a lot of people online that are saying it's going to be really hard to get stuff like that very soon up here in Canada. So I'm kind of thinking about picking it up a bit early, but I don't know, man. It's hard. I don't want to spend the money any sooner than I need to, you know? Also depends on the area. Yeah, that's a good point, Jay. Yeah, the grass you guys have over there might be really, really thick versus the grass in Canada. I'm wondering, actually. It's already like that in California, Duck? Getting small motors? I honestly thought it was like a America versus Canada thing. I didn't think it would be a problem over there. I'm just Googling really quick. Canada grass versus Australia. Oh, these are just giving me a bunch of different names of grass. Help me. Oh, Duck, you're saying mostly electric. Yeah, that makes sense for California. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense for California, because California is big on, like, emissions and health and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. That makes sense. Sir Walter Buffalo Grass. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I've seen this grass before. This is the kind of grass that, like, if I wanted... Did you ever do that thing where you pick up the grass and you put it between your thumb and you go... and you blow through it and it makes... like a vibrating noise? Used to do that a lot. And it was always with the grass like that thick grass like that. Yeah, our grass is like puny little baby boy grass. Yeah, seriously, that's quite the name. Yeah, that is quite the name. I just immediately was like, oh yeah, that's a real grass. For sure. I mean, I'm thinking, would Ben lie about the grass? Probably not. He's an honest man. Remember the other day he was telling us about all the danger birds are causing in Australia. You just gotta believe what this guy says, man. He's from a different planet. Ooh, that's right. This is meanie greenie. Okay, hold on. Oh, damn. It's not a bad one. I'm gonna hang on to that one. You know how I am. I like my DSs. Okay, I didn't realize we had this many. I'm starting to feel a little bit odd. What is wrong with me? There we go. They're all different too. Isn't that kind of crazy? That's interesting. Meanie greenie. Yeah, I don't know if I buy that one. Well, Ben, see, the thing is, we don't have to look up our species of grass to make sure it's not gonna kill us. So it's not as important over here to do that kind of research about, like, hey, what kind of grass do you have? Okay, good. Yeah, the grass won't kill you. But okay, the thing is, what's living in the grass will, because you actually have venomous snakes and spiders that like to live in your meanie greenie grass. It's a problem. But as long as you know, trim it short enough and keep it really well mowed, you'd be all right. Yeah, Jay has some more important things to Google, like Final Fantasy fanfic, where Titus and Waka end up in love and together. Why are we kidnapping other countries' leaders? Yeah, you do have some other things going on, don't you? I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I think it rhymes with spoil. eucalyptus have incredibly toxic leaves? Really? I didn't know that eucalyptus, because isn't eucalyptus like soothing? Wow. Well, it makes sense. I mean, everything in Australia is there to kill you. It's a well-known fact. Wow. They eat toxic food and then spend all of the energy they gain from that food just processing it. That's crazy. Wow. Subscribe for more fun facts. Did you guys get or give anything cool for Christmas or do anything interesting for New Year's? We had a pretty tame time. We told everybody to kind of like, you know, not worry about gifts because we were buying the house, so we weren't given much, so we didn't want to get much. And we were also like in bed very early for New Year's, so really what I'm trying to say is please give me a good story so that I can live through you. Because my life is so boring. Your brother bought Poppy a dried crocodile tail. Is that real? What the hell? Don't tell Spookser, man. You were up for New Year's playing calming music to soothe your upset pets? Aw, because of the fireworks? Aw. Yeah, we didn't hear too much in the area here. There were a little bit of explosives going off, but nothing crazy. No fireworks fans in this household. I mean, we haven't done fireworks in so long. Yeah, they're just expensive, and I'm not, like, really a huge fan. Maybe when we have a kid, you know. But your poor babies. Wow, nice. Well, keep that. That is a trophy. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good. Good roll. Baby's first Andy shop. That is a good video idea. My infant son got a Tyrael's mite. I'd have a baby right now if it could be an unearthed wand, Jay. If it was an unearthed wand. If that's all it took, was just creating an offspring, I'd already do it. It'd be done. Save me from 4,000 more Andy runs, you know? Please. SOS, man. Mehmet. Thank you for subscribing, brother. I know that name. I told my baby it can't eat until it gets an SOJ. What happens next is crazy. It's just CPS. That's it. It's just CPS at the door, man. Which is crazy. But not really unexpected.
The sisterhood welcomes you.
That's a good title, though. That title and thumbnail, I think that would be the way to get my new highest viewed video for sure. Oh. See what I'm saying about these spawns? What the hell, man? Christ. Man, this is one of the slower Andy hours. Holy crap. Sometimes you get really blessed. And sometimes you get this. Yeah. Oh, you unsubbed and resubbed. Yeah, okay. I was wondering, man. How you doing, Mehmet? I thought you got sick of me for a while. I get it. I get it. Kidnapped a local child and ransomed me for a test swim. Okay. Never played D2 Reimagined? No, Duck. I played, because that's like the D2R mod, right? No, I've never played that. I've played Project D2, and I played Path of Diablo. Way back, like season 1 for each of those. But never the Reimagined.
Impossible.
I think it's for me just trying to get this Grail done, right? Like I keep talking, obviously you guys know I never shut up about how I want to do other stuff, but I have such a hard time justifying it because I just want to get this done. I just really don't want to give up on this, you know? Like there's a lot of times maybe I don't finish a challenge run, or it takes me a long time to put a video out and blah blah blah. I just don't want to, I want to finish this, man. I want to finish it. Remember, you got your 4th Zod ever from an Andy run. 4th Zod, wow. I've only ever found 1, man. Congrats, that's insane. If she could drop me a Cham, I'd be pretty happy. Cham and Death Web, it's all we need. I can finally at least just be satisfied with my progress. Three days ago, Cham. Wow. You lucky bastard. It's not fair. Not fair. But we did get our Zod super, super quick, so I'm pretty happy about that. That was a good one. Zod from cows. Which, as long as we get the Unearthed Wand here, we'll be going back to cows for Cham, I think. But I think in 1100 runs, we have found 1 Unearthed Wand, and it was white. So. Yeah. It's rough. Really, really rough. Wow. So all of this is online too, eh? Lucky, dude. That's some really good RNG, man. That is some really good RNG. Yeah, seriously, Jay. Seriously. Wow. Yeah, Ben. Oh, I try my best. Why do you think I took such a long break? Telling the game I don't care about it, you know? I don't even want this. That's why I was hoping it would be like, oh, well, maybe if I give him that item he wants, he'll come back and play me. Yeah, man, that's why you gotta record everything, man. It's the only reason I stream this stuff is that I can't be called a liar. I can be called a cheater. That's fine. 1,000 MF fire source. Okay. See, I'd be okay with trying to get more MF if I could even find the base. The problem is I'm not even finding the bases. It's not like I'm rolling unearthed wands, except they're not rolling unique. I'm just not doing it at all. I'm not even getting a tease. You know what I mean? Like, tease me a little bit, please. All I'm asking for. I don't even need the real thing. I just need a little bit of a tease. That'll keep me motivated for another 1,000 runs, you know? Yeah, that's pretty big coming from Ben. Even when I do something live on stream, I get hit with a pre-recorded video. Yeah, even just the Unearthed Wand White is a hard roll, I know. Yeah. I mean, obviously, right? That's why we're not seeing it. It's insanely tough to find. Oh, plus 250 from the event, right? Yeah. I don't play online, so I forgot what those 22 days of terror was giving you. In the reimagined mod, you can craft uniques. Oh, wow. And you still had a hard time just finding the damn base, yeah. That's cool though. Yeah, I'd like to give it a shot. I remember when Dobrunsky came back to streaming. I don't know if he's still streaming actually. But he came back and I think his first video that he released was how excited he was about D2 Reimagined. And it made me really want to play it, but I mean, we were maybe halfway through the Grail at that point, so I really couldn't give up then. Yeah, I'll have to give it a shot. Hopefully we can get this Grail completed relatively soon. Rivers with the blades in, wow. How's the weather? It's snowy, man. It's very snowy. It's not like super cold, but it's very, very snowy. I spent most of Tuesday shoveling. Like, pretty much 4 hours that day. My back was killing me. And that's when I went inside and bought a snowblower. Had to be done, man. Had to be done. After this Grail, you still need to do the hardcore monitor off suspended above a Shark Tank Grail. And the game has to be in Chinese, and I'm pretty sure I agreed to be blindfolded. So, yeah. Snowy weather is beautiful when you're a spectator. Yeah, it really is. Like, look, when I'm done and the driveway is clean and the snow has slowed down, looking out the window is really nice. It really is. But yeah, when you're out there and you're in it, it's not as nice. Not even close. But it definitely does create for a beautiful backdrop. As long as you don't have to drive in it, it's not too bad. welcome back to the Menad. See, the only downside to losing those stash tabs is I don't have the space anymore. What am I gonna do without the space? How can I hoard all the items? Bastards. Ooh. Another facet. Can this one be 5-5 light? I think we've identified like 10 so far. No 5-5 light. Oh, 3-3 light. That is the opposite. That's not it. God damn it. At that point, like, do you ever even use a 3-3? I don't know. Maybe if it's all you got, I guess. Feels bad. Yeah, I think that means 100 runs tonight so far. And not much to show for it. It's okay. I know Andy has something in those little spider silk pockets of hers. About 30 miles. Moved about 30 miles away. Yeah, Mehmet, sometimes, like I was saying, sometimes Andy, you know, you do 1 hour of Andy and you get more loot than you can even hold. Like, really good stuff. And sometimes you do an hour and you're wondering what the hype was. Yeah, it wasn't terrible. And we got really lucky with the move because the snow had just started and I was really nervous because I rented a 20-something foot truck and it was my first time driving a big truck like that. And I was really, really worried that we were going to get hit with a lot of snow that day, the moving day. And luckily we didn't. The roads are clear and the move went smoothly. The Bishibosh stream. Did I agree to that? Terrorized cold plains. Just farming Bishibosh. Not a bad idea. Better than the maggot layer at least. Petrified wand. Man. I haven't seen a beam in a while, man. Got 2 beams, I think. The first hour, or one of the first hours, I got 2 beams. You getting back into Monster Hunter Wilds? You enjoying it then? Yeah, I heard. I actually bought Monster Hunter Wilds when it came out. But the performance was so bad. And there was a lot of bugs, I think. I think they've done a lot of work to improve it. So I might have to give it another shot. I have an IRL friend that is a big fan of it. I don't know what it is though. Something about Monster Hunter. I have a really hard time getting into it. I don't know what it is. One of those games I've always wanted to be a big fan of, but just can't get into it. The new monsters are so hard compared to the base game. Yeah, I feel like that might be, I don't know. I think difficulty is a weird thing in that game. I also don't like that your weapon, like, you have to sharpen it a lot mid-fight, it seems like. Maybe that's just like an early game thing, but yeah, always had a hard time with that. I have a hard time getting into games where like your weapons break. Like D2 is fine because the durability doesn't really matter. You just go back to base and go to Charcy and everything's good. But like stuff like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, where the weapons like literally break. It just frustrates me. Yeah. I feel like it's just a patience thing. I'm really impatient. It is rough though. I don't know. Well, like, what's the point of making it dull out your weapons? My weapons should be sharp forever. Oh. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen one of these. Hold on. Wilds has the easiest sharpening system. You can normally just sharpen when you're riding them out. Okay. I thought that's how it was in all of them. Is this gonna be blue? No. No blue. But something for the drops. You need to invest to get higher levels of sharpness, which will reflect less? What do you mean reflect less? Yeah, I guess I just never played for long enough to really learn. I probably played like, I honestly didn't really finish the tutorial. I guess I finished the tutorial, played with a friend for like one little like expedition or whatever. And then I was like, eh, not for me. I feel like I need to know within the first like 30 minutes of a game whether I like it or not. Oh, it'll bounce off. Oh, wow. Okay. I think it's really interesting that they have like the different parts of the monsters have different toughness and they'll like drop different materials and all that. I think that's really cool. It's just a lot to learn as a new player.
The Order welcomes you.
Not bad. Okay, one more run and they're gonna reset. Done our first hour. Wow. First hour back in the land of Andy. She did tease us after all. She did tease us after all with a little sacred armor drop. The bow guns are really good for new players in the wilds. You need to worry about crafting ammo. That's pretty good. Ammo's kind of the same thing as something being damaged and needing repair. Not having to worry about that. It's pretty nice. I always thought it was weird that they need ammo in this game, but that's just a old school way of thinking for these games, I think. I'm surprised they haven't changed it for T2R. Surely they wouldn't face any backlash. Just having like a quiver that doesn't run out. Yeah, I usually go for like quick close range weapons. Like I think you can dual wield some daggers. I usually do stuff like that just because I like going really quick. Because I feel like with the heavier stuff in Monster Hunter, if you like, it takes a really long time to get a good swing in, and if you miss or you hit like the part you're not aiming for, you've really wasted your time. And that's me missing and hitting the wrong part of the monster is something I do often. Good new weapon, see? That's why I pick it. Switch axe, let me look. Oh, that's cool. Is it like a sword and an axe? That's pretty sick. They definitely have some really cool, like art. Damn. I would love to make a an exile. We've gone this whole time on the account with no exile. Yeah, it's cool being able to switch within the same weapon like that, actually. Having kind of the best of both worlds. And I do like that you can kind of choose whatever weapon you want. Like I don't think there's like a super hard commitment to any particular weapon, which is cool. Obviously, as you upgrade it and such, you kind of committing materials, but nada. $11.50 runs. Damn, man. I know we're not even half odds, but I really did think I'd have it by now. Just based on the fact that I constantly get spooned. I thought this would be another day of spoonage, but womp womp. Ooh. Damn, she is melting the mercenary tonight too. Poor guy.
Good day.
What did he do to you? Other than murder your entire family. Double circlet. Ooh, wow. Look at that. Sheesh. If that had a couple of skills on it, damn. Look at that. Mix these two together. Woo. That's wild. Gotta love circlets, man. I think circlets are like the kings of almost. Just put them in the cube and combine them, man. Is it, what, am I asking too much? I don't think so. We have Oculus rings, why not double circlets? Whole lot of nothing. Damn, Andy. Really not the welcome back I was looking for from Andy, if I'm being honest, you know? But I guess I should just be happy that the game doesn't just give me everything I want. I actually have to work for it. Take away my stash tabs. Fine.
Yes.
Take away my drops. Not fine. The burnt wand. Not the wand I'm looking for. Another facet. It's all we can rely on Andy for. Reliable. You know she'll give you the facets. Purple one this time. This isn't... Okay, yeah. You finally come to the realization, you know, the reality of it is I'm not getting a good drop. And you're probably right. 2 3-3s tonight? I mean, that would be fitting. A blue diadem. Yeah. Oh, this is adding up. Yep. Let's see it. Oh. You were wrong. A 5-4. Got the fire right. Good job. You were 50% correct. It's everything I was dreaming of for the last 2 weeks, Ben. It truly is. This is what I live for. Doing Andy thousands and thousands of times. for thousands and thousands of disappointments. Yep. I should have just gotten out when I could. And now I'm stuck. I could have just told you guys, oh, we moved and there's no internet here. They don't sell internet at the new house. Sorry, guys. Oh. Wow. I really messed up, didn't I? Oh, where's my friend? Oh my god, I'm doing runs without the mercenary. What the hell? Some kind of freak.
Yes?
That is breaking.
Good day.
There really should be some kind of way of increasing the max durability of an item. Obviously, as long as it's not ethereal, but some way of just making it more durable would be quite nice. Oh, the menalds are the same. I can appreciate that. I really can. Add that to the drop list. It's kind of an unspoken drop, you know? Like, you don't come in and ask me, you know, hey, you've been doing Andy for an hour and a half. Did you find any Menalds? You did. You just kind of know. And if you don't know, no noobs allowed. Go back where you came from. Get the hell out. Sorry. It's the way it's gotta be, man.
The Order welcomes you.
Polished wand. Okay. Got like 5 or 6 different types of wands tonight. Oh man. It's taking the energy out of me. I'm just trying to focus on these wands. My goodness. I'm always just praying that if I give it a second for all the random mobs to die, that they'll be the ones to drop me something. Never happens, but you can dream. Love Moon. Close. It's close to a champ. Lich wand. That's a wand. Like, are we building up to the unearth wand, or how does it work? Oh man, I'm getting hit with a wave of yawns, man. Swear to God, I'm not even that tired. I'm just getting hit with it. Andy has cast a spell on me or something, I swear to you. I swear, see, this is like a tease before the tease, man. They're dropping a whole bunch of different wands now, and I just feel like it means something. Like, you guys might think I'm just hallucinating, but I think it means something. Just like, you know, killing all the like every ghost except for 5 ghosts, and then letting them do a dance, and then you get like infinite MF. If that is not too far-fetched, then who's to say that this is? That's all I'm saying.
Hello.
Not here. Good day.
Wow. That is some garbage. 1,200 runs. I think this might be the most Andy runs I've done without doing anything else in between. I think we usually stop at 1,000. But it's the dedication, the pure desire that I have for the Death's Web. So useless. Another ring. You ravens tonight. Still no Nagel ring. Whoa. Poison Nova on Poison Nova. It's such a cool ability. I will never stop hoping that they buff the hell out of it. I heard there's gonna be some mosaic buff or nerfs, which is sad, honestly. I don't agree with that. Hopefully it's just a rumor, but I heard it's in the China release they did some nerfs. succubus skull. Wow. It's a pretty rare one. The Bona Flama. Not the Necro exclusive I was looking for. Surely they aren't going to be making balancing changes. Yeah, I mean, I really hope not, but I was reading online that that was one of the things they released with China. And then with the whole stash tab thing that happened, people are worried that a lot more stuff might come over. Like, isn't there also like a set that they added that is technically in the game, but hasn't been enabled or something? Is it like Warlord set or something? Oh, not sure. I don't follow it too much, you know. I see a post over here and there. And then I come up here and I ask you guys if it's true or not. It's basically my... Isn't it basically just sick? I don't know. I haven't even looked at it. And then, even if it is or it isn't or whatever, it might never even come to the West, right? But it's out there. That's for sure. It's just... What a cool bow. Damn you, Andy. Must I get on my knees and beg? Pringles Man. Holy shit, that's a name I have not seen in a while, man. How you doing, man? What's my go-to Chinese order? Man, honestly, I don't get Chinese very often, but usually it's just chicken fried rice, chicken balls with sweet and sour sauce, and I think pork wontons. Back in the day, that's what I used to get. But honestly, these days, yeah, Chinese food. Been a while, man. But we'll go to Mandarin though. All you can eat. Yeah, pork wontons are great. Very, very good. And you know how the Chinese food is, like the pork wontons are nice and sweet too. Deep fried, crispy. So good. And I do like their little honey garlic ribs too, the little honey garlic riblets. Man, it's full circle, Pringles, man. I swear to God, last time I spoke to you, months and months ago, I was doing TZ Andy. And now after all this time, not too much has changed, man. Crazy. All you do is TZ Andy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we were doing cows for a while. You haven't touched D2 in a while? Oh. Oh, damn. Sad life. But you know what? That just means when you eventually come back to it, it's going to be like a brand new game. Hopefully you had some kind of backup, though, for your save. As much fun as starting over is. That Zod you got from Andy is one for the history books. Belongs in a museum. Everything backed up nice. Good stuff, man. Very good. Yeah, I have a backup. Like, I have my save on the drive where this is installed, and then I have another backup on another drive, and then I also semi-regularly push my saves to GitHub. Little facet. That fourth facet of the night. It's blue. This one's gonna be 5-5 cold. This is the 3-3 cold, Jay says. No, no. This one's 5-5. The luck was not so good, but it's about to shift. I can feel it. The luck is coming. The Google backup's probably more than enough. Nothing could ever go wrong with Google. 5-5 lightning. You know, the one time that I say 5-5 cold instead because it's blue. I'll still take it. I'll still take it. Hell yeah. We've been waiting for that one. The non-believers are in shambles. Yeah, the color bait is real though. Throw it on the ground. That's what I'm saying, man. It's the wrong color. That's supposed to be cold. The hell? Blue lightning. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All lightning should be blue if you think about it. Giamba. Man, you know, when I see an item with like a somewhat of a long name, I just... A little jolt of blue electricity through my veins gets me pumped. And then... I realize it doesn't say unearthed. But still, gets me a little bit excited, huh? Saracen's Chance. Yo, Ryan, what's up, man? Wasn't sure we'd hear from the man himself. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a little something, don't I? Let's see here. How you doing, Ryan? Happy New Year, man. Okay, first we'll do this. I'll send 5. I'll do more next stream. Hey, Spookster gets one. Sir Fox, Crypto. Nice. Congrats, guys. That's some familiar names. Yeah, we got a little Teamite tease tonight, but that's basically it, dude. Basically it. Ben, if I wait 5 days, then you might get it. Then how am I gonna get your $2.99, man? I made that mistake last month. I'm not gonna let it happen again. I'm kidding, Ben. That's why I saved the second 5. I'm sure you will get them when you are not a free member anymore, okay? I promise, I promise. I'll wait until yours expires. I knew it. I knew you'd be mad. I knew it. Unbelievable, though. Unbelievable. At least it's going to some familiar names. That way you guys get the exclusive members-only content. Egg Foo Young? Sounds good, Pringles, man. I don't even know how it gives it out. The OF link, it's coming soon. It's just once I get my lighting. You missed it, but at the start of the stream we agreed that I need some better lighting for this room, so I'm gonna get the ring light. And at that point I think I need to also get the Only Fallens going. The feet pics are incoming. You guys are gonna love it. Exactly, man. Got mortgage payments now, brother. The feet gotta get to work. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. Not bad. Not good. But not bad. Do a stream called the OF stream. Make all the mobs Fallens, yeah. Except I'll get... Surely YouTube will come knocking on my door. Get me in trouble. But Mr. YouTube, I meant only Fallens. Wow, what a drop. Oh, the bunch of blues drop. Perfect, Ryan. Perfect. In that case, I'll come up with some more experimental titles for the next little bit. We're safe.
Good day.
There's the Nagel. We've been waiting for that. Yeah, I feel like that's just up to the creator of the video, right? I try to delete every single comment you leave. Just kind of like to assert dominance. But
Stay a while and listen.
I only heart the biggest and bestest. That way you know it's special. If I go heart in every comment, what does it mean, you know? Does it mean anything? Exactly. Yeah, I live my life just pretending nothing's really going on around the world. It's easier that way, you know? I'm in my own little bubble. Don't have to worry. Everybody's safe. Everybody loves me. I'm the best streamer in the world. And I have an unearthed wand. I'm holding it right now. And it's beautiful. Ah. Paradise. I have this unearthed wand right here, Jay Bakes, and it's got your name on it. Hold on. Wait. He didn't pay for that. That's just not free, Jay. I hope you know that. I'll take an IOU. Okay. Now what are we gonna do with the other 6.5 minutes? God damn it. Feel so scammed. Only fallen wand stroking challenge completed. Die, maggot. No boots on the character, and I gotta have the foot cam, huh? It's a good video idea, I can't lie. That's... You honestly do know how to get the views. I don't know if I'm man enough for it, though. Plus, I can't afford a second camera for the feet. Unless... I don't even show my face, I just show the feet. Is that all I'm good for? Wow. It hurts. It really does hurt. Webcams are $13, Ryan? Are you kidding me? I need 240 hertz, 4K crystal clear quality. You're joking. Only the best of the best from my OnlyFallens account. Come on. Seriously. 247.64. Okay, yeah, never mind. That's about right. Yep. Those numbers add up. Quite the conversion rate, eh? Isn't that kind of crazy? But it is what it is. Oh yeah, Jay. I gotta get a job in the States that pays me in USD. Instant salary bump. God damn you, Lich Wand. That's the wrong wand, man. That's the wrong wand. You bastard. Wrong wand seed. No, I can't do it again, man. I can't do it again. Ironically, I think the last seed was the only one I actually saw an unearthed wand in. And now I'm seeing no unearthed wands. Just a bunch of burnt wands and lich wands and... Oh, man. The whole seed thing, man, it's really getting to me. Never should have listened to you, man. You ruined my life. Alright, we're gonna do a couple more runs and then I gotta bolt. Only had time for a couple hours tonight, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. And I'll be back on Wednesday for sure. And I'm gonna try to do more, but for right now, let's just talk about Wednesday and we'll see how it goes, okay? But I'd like to do more. I'd like to get this done and I'd like to explore some other fun stuff, so. That's exactly it, Jade. Like, you should have heard her screaming as I'm running away up the stairs with my coffee. I gotta start the stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come back and unplug this. She's got the knife in her hand. Yeah. So, I gotta get out of here before that knife goes straight through. Cat 5. But we got about 250 runs. We'll go to 1275. We got about 250 runs done tonight. I feel like 250 runs a stream is the very least I'd like to achieve. Which means that by the odds of chance, the laws of chance, I guess you would call them, we have 12 more streams and then we're going to get it. 1273, okay. I hope. Because you told me I had to wait till 2048. And, wow, that's a nice number. Hey. Cute. Something nice, finally. We'll put it on the list. See, you tell the game that you're gonna stop, all of a sudden the drops get better. Like, do you think that's a coincidence? I think Ben was onto something, honestly. Hydra bow and war boots in one drop. Wow, you weren't lying. Wow. Wow. Jay Bakes with the prediction actually coming through. Now, is it something I want? Not really. But it's something. It's better than the whole lot of nothing we've been finding. You know? Okay, 2 more runs. Oh my god. Gotta fill out that drop list, hell yeah. The Lich Wand, yeah, yeah. The Troll Belt and the Lich Wand. Yeah, I see what the game is doing. Yep. Alright. Last one. We get like 4 more items to put on the list. Just so that the end of the stream looks really good. No. It is what it is. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out at the first stream in the new house. Pretty freaking cool. And I'll see you guys in just a few days. Just get the unearthed wand. Yeah. Thanks, Ryan. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. See you later.